Henry and Gordon were lonely when Thomas left the yard so on his branch lane. They missed him very much. They had more work to do and had to fetch their own coaches. But the fake gadgets thought they were too important to fetch their own trains. James complained too. We get no rest, they all complained. You're lazy and slack, the coaches answered back. Altogether, the engines were causing the Fat Controller a great deal of trouble. The big stations at both ends of the line have a turntable each. The Fat Controller had made them so that the tender engines could be turned around, knowing that it's too dangerous for them to go fast backwards. However, tank engines like Thomas don't need turntables. They can run just as well backwards as forwards. But to hear Gordon talk one day, you would think that the Fat Controller had given him a tender just to show how important he was. Anyway, let's take a listen. You don't understand, little Thomas, said Gordon. We tender engines have a position to keep up. It doesn't matter what you say or where you go, but we're important. And for the Fat Controller to make us shunt trucks, fetch coaches, and go on some of those dirty sightings, how should I put this? Well, it's not the proper thing. Oh, so Thomas. And he went off with Annie and Clarabelle.
Easy to get started for just a few £100. The turntable was in a windy place close to the sea, and if he was not on it just right, these put it out of balance. British gold sovereigns, completely back-free, were what back an American gold buffalo or a Canadian maple leaf. Call 0800 093 9636 for your free results of gold and find out how to buy real gold coins. This superb hard backdrop is packed with facts about gold. The gold coins you can buy, they're history and design in this location. So call now on 0800 093 9636 for your
Look, said some boys. There's a new tank engine. Oh no, wait. It's going back to front. Hello, Gordon, said Thomas. Are you playing tank engines again? That's a sensible engine of you. Take my advice and scrap that tender of yours and have a nice bunker like mine. Gordon remained quiet. Even James laughed when he saw him. Take care, hissed Gordon. You might stick too. No fear, chuckled James. I'm not as fat as you. Okay, here's where the fun begins. At last, the wind died down, and James was green in the face and very sick.
Well, said Gordon. Are you playing roundabouts? Poor James, feeling quite giddy, rolled off to the shed without a word.
Stupid turntable, said James. That night, the three engines had an indignation meeting. It's shameful to treat tender engines like this. Gordon had to go backwards and people think that he's a tank engine. James spun around like a top and everyone laughs at us. And to top it off, the Fat Controller makes us all shunted dirty sightings. Ugh! Hey, listen, said Gordon. And he whispered something to James and Henry. We'll do it tomorrow. The Fat Controller will look silly. The engines have decided to go on strike if you ask.